Fellas, let's go be gamer here. I usually give y'all some gameplay about Madden and stuff like that. Hey, but what I'm gonna do today, you guys don't too much check out the gameplays. You guys like informative stuff more, so I might tone down on the gameplays and just give y'all some clips and stuff. And if y'all get the urge to want to see gameplays, I'll upload those then. But today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna be talking about the wild card playoff games and things like that. So I'm gonna start off with the NFC, and in the NFC we got, we them boys. We got the Cowboys. They'll be facing the Cowboys will be facing the 49ers on Sunday. The 49ers are coming into the game very, very hot right now. I know a lot of people talk about Jimmy Garoppolo, that is, porn star Jimmy, what Stephen A. Smith like to call him. But Jimmy G always can play to me. It's always been about health for him. But Jimmy G stays tall in the pocket all the time. And as much as people talk about Jimmy G, he's done some really, really nice things for the San Francisco 49ers. I think a lot of people undervalue a lot of guys. And, they have that Army Swiss knife and Debo Samuel that can do it all. Like, that's what fears me the most about the 49ers is Debo Samuel in that running game. So Debo Samuel is going to be a threat this coming Sunday against the Cowboys. And, this is the worst matchup for my Cowboys that we got. But in all honesty, though, the way the Arizona Cardinals played against my Cowboys, though, I'm kind of like more fearful of them, though. Like the way Kyler Murray was playing against the Cowboys and the way they disguised the defense against Dak coming up to the line, blitzing off the edge with Buda Baker, dropping him back in coverage. That is really tricky. That is a really tricky defense to pick up. And, I hope the 49ers don't do that today. But, I know they saw what worked. And they seen the game plan that Arizona Cardinals had. The 49ers might take some notes from the Arizona Cardinals against my boys. But I hope they don't. But even if they do, I hope that the Cowboys can get it together and don't go in so many empty sets and leave Dak in the backfield unprotected when blitzes are coming. Don't get your quarterback in those situations, Cowboys, if you can. The 49ers defense has been playing okay too. And, hey, we got a tough matchup. But the Cowboys, Dak coming off a monster game against Philadelphia Eagles backup squad, JV team. But it still was impressive. He set the record. Also the NFL is playing an extra game this year, so he had to get some solid numbers, and he ended up putting up record-setting numbers for the Cowboys. And all year, Dak has been up and down still, but I would still take him as my quarterback. He's still a top 10 quarterback in the league, so I won't complain as much. It's a lot of things that he have to improve, but the running game has to step up for us. Like, Dak has to have a run game to be impressive on the field. If you want Dak to play good, he needs a run game. And I hope Zeke is halfway healthy, and I hope Tony Pollard is halfway healthy. But, Zeke has been on decline. Sad to say, Zeke has really been on decline. But the one thing that Ezekiel Elliott does really, really good in the pass game is he picks up the blitzers really good and gives Dak that extra second he needs to get the ball off. So, with that being said, my defenses, I think, will give Jimmy G problems. And I got the Cowboys coming out off top in this game. They're going to be on top against the 49ers. I think the Cowboys will win. Now, I'm going to switch to the Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And I won't say it's an upset alert for the Buccaneers, but with all the drama going around with Antonio Brown and all that stuff, man, look, Tom Brady handles everything like with class, and he hasn't even came out and really spoke on it, even though it might be some rift going on between him and AB, but it seems like it's always a rift with AB and his former quarterbacks. So, love AB, but as a person, man, he just seems like I don't know. And then he don't think he does anything wrong every time he does something. So it's like AB was just running off the field, and then he was saying how his ankle was hurting. That's why he couldn't continue the season. But we found out that he just wanted to get paid. and now he can't play no more. But he says he want to play in the NFL again. What is it, AB? You had your team going to the playoffs, and I can understand where Antonio Brown come from. He's in a big part of that offense, and he want to get those bonuses for his contract and for playing. Like the Buccaneers, I know they gave him another shot to get into the NFL, but you can't use a great receiver like that. You can't use a great player like that and say, hey, we gave you a chance, so just be happy we got you back in the league. But we're going to give you $1 million and you out there performing at a $15 million per year player. But you want to pay me $1 million because you gave me another chance. So I can feel where AB is coming from. With that being said, the Buccaneers have to be careful because they have lost some big keys in their offense in Chris Godwin and also Antonio Brown. But I know Tom Brady always rights the ship. But the thing that they have to be careful about is the Eagles' rushing attack with Jalen Hurts, and it opens up the play action. They got so many ways they can attack you in that run game, and they were like the last 4 or 5 weeks, they were like one of the top rushing teams in the NFL, though them and the San Francisco 49ers. So the Buccaneers going to have to be on their P's and Q's when they play against the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Even though the Buccaneers have the home field advantage, it's going to be a tough game whether they want to admit it or not. But good news for the Buccaneers fans. They got Shaq Barrett coming back and also JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul. Hey, man, that dude right there is a monster. He's always been that, even in his New York Giant days going against my Cowboys. That Jason Pierre-Paul is always a monster. He's always a beast. So, Philadelphia Eagles, hey, good to be back in the playoffs, but I think the Buccaneers will take them out. It'll be a closer than you think game, though. But I got the Buccaneers coming out on top. Rams and Cardinals. Oh, man. Ooh, Rams and Cardinals, man. Matthew Stafford. Is he better than Jared Goff? Yes. He is. But the style of play sometimes come into play? Yes. Because Jared Goff is more careful with the ball than Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is a gunslinger. And when you think of Brett Favre, when you think of Tony Romo, you think of Matt Stafford. Matthew Stafford takes chances. He's a gunslinger. He's going to always have you 35 touchdowns. But the downside of that is he's going to always have you 15 to 16 interceptions. And he was second in the league in interceptions thrown. And it's like he started his last 4 to 5 games. He was just like, he wasn't stinking it up as playing, but it was just the mistakes he was making. And it was like, wow, Matthew Stafford, you got a really, really nice squad. We can't use Detroit for the excuse no more. We can't use the Lions for the excuse no more. You not winning. You're in a great opportunity. You're beginning to be not at the end of your career, but these are the chances that you need with that defense you got in Aaron Donald and Ramsey and Leonard Floyd. And those guys, you have the defense to match with the offense. Robert Woods being hurt has really, really, I know, took a step back for you guys' offense, even though you guys did pick up OBJ, and he's been playing a little better since joining the Rams. Since joining the Rams, OBJ has really been playing well. Touchdowns anyway. Like, his yards per game haven't been that good, but it's only one ball to go around to him and Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee and those guys. But they got a very, very tough matchup with Arizona. And newsflash, Rams fans, the Arizona Cardinals play better on the road. So, with that being said, I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals at the Rams. I think that the Arizona Cardinals defense is going to confuse Matthew Stafford, and I see him throwing 2 interceptions in that game. And with that Cliff Kingsbury style offense that the Cardinals have, like, you don't know if Kyler Murray going to option it. You don't know if he's going to throw it. Even though they don't have DeAndre Hopkins, they still been playing some good ball, spreading it around to Kirk and AJ Green, and they've been really spreading the ball around a lot, man. And that defense has been like, oh my God, Chandler Jones and Budda Baker leading that defense. They confusing a lot of people, and I think they're gonna confuse Matthew Stafford a lot at the Rams, and I think the Cardinals gonna come out on top. I think the Cardinals will pull it out. So now we're gonna head over to the AFC. And we got the Bills. We got those Buffalo Bills going against the New England Patriots. And that's like a division rivalry game. And these guys will be meeting for the third time in the year. Yes, Matt Jones threw the ball 3 times in one of their matchups, and the New England Patriots got the win. I'm a Bama fan, man, but Matt Jones only threw the ball 3 times and they won, and the Patriots fans were going crazy like they won another Super Bowl. That was not impressive to me, even though they won. Like, I know the winds were gusting and going everywhere, and it was more to say about the Bills not coming out winning that game than you guys running the ball 50 times and winning. But this matchup right here, I think, will be different. With the New England Patriots will be missing their left tackle Win. That's going to be a real downslide for them. That's a real bad loss for this game coming up. Going against the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. Josh Allen has been up and down this year as well. I mean, I love me some Josh Allen, but he's been very, very up and down. They lost Tre'Davious White on their defensive end, their top defensive back. The defense still has been playing well, but they've been missing that guy. They've been missing that guy right there. Tre'Davious White is a dog. He's a great player. The Buffalo Bills have been missing him, even though they've been coming out on top in some of their games and they got some real good momentum going into the playoffs. With that being said, I think the Buffalo Bills will come out on top because of their defense and that home field advantage. The Bills Mafia will be loud, clear, and direct for this playoff game. I think the Bills are going to come off top. I think they're going to come off top over the New England Patriots. Now we're going to jump the gun and we're going to go into another AFC matchup with the Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. I almost said Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry, Las Vegas fans. It's just they've been in California so long. I don't know the Los Angeles Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. So the Bengals have the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm going with the Bengals. And for reasons why. Two guys. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. Even though, Bengals fans, y'all got away with a lot of home cooking, man, against the Chiefs that day. I watched what y'all was doing, and I talk about Green Bay Packers home field advantage a lot. But you guys got away with a lot of pass interference. You guys got some calls on offense that phantom pass interference they were calling on the Chiefs. Like, y'all got a lot of questionable calls when y'all played the Chiefs that day. But y'all did come out on top, and I love me some Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. And it ain't just Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. It's other people that doing the little things. You can't forget about Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. T. Higgins and all those guys. They do their part as well to make the Bengals a complete team. But Joe Burrow has been the cornerstone. Joe Burrow is going to be the cornerstone for years to come. If I was you guys, Bengals fans, I'll be locking him up right now for years and years. I wouldn't let him leave Cincinnati. I lock him up for the next 8 years if I can, if I was you guys. Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. I liked him ever since LSU. And I don't want to but hey, since I got to pick a team, I'm going to go with the Bengals over the Raiders like I already said anyway. I love the Derek Carr story and I love the Las Vegas Raiders story. They've been dealing with controversy all year like in their team locker room. And they have still made it to the playoffs. It took them to come down to the last snap to win, and they got the job done. So Las Vegas Raiders, they're going to be in for a dogfight, and I think it's going to be a very close game. I respect Derek Carr a lot. I love the work that he does. He's a good guy. He's a good quarterback. Darren Waller has been injured, and Derek Carr has been stepping up to the plate, leading those guys no matter what people might want to say about Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a good player. Derek Carr is a great quarterback. Don't care what nobody say. He's a top 10 quarterback in the league. With that being said, again, the Bengals will come out on top, though. I think the Bengals will win that game, and I'm ready to see it. I know you guys might be hyped about it, but I'm stoked about the playoffs, and I'm ready, man. You know, me being a Cowboys fan, I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it, and I know you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys sit down with your family, enjoy the games, enjoy the festivities, and all that good stuff. And I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful about the the Steelers and the Chiefs game, but I'm not even really going to talk about that one because I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Steelers. It's going to be the end of Big Ben's career. Been a great career, Big Ben, but you will be going home when you face the Chiefs. The Steelers respectful defense, respect for Mike Tomlin, a great coach. And a lot of guys say Mike Tomlin is a great coach, and he is, but he was brought into a great situation with a franchise quarterback in his prime, in Ben Roethlisberger. So I think this will be Big Ben's last hurrah. Congratulations to him for getting to the playoff off a lot of fluke and a lot of luck. But Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Kelsey and Andy Reid, they'll be leading y'all guys home, man. Steelers fans, hey, enjoy this year for what it is. Y'all won't enjoy it long. The Chiefs will beat you guys. So that's the playoff wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and tune in. Tell me what y'all think about the predictions. These are my predictions, and I'm sticking to them. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep y'all head up. Peace.